because the words that we rhyme and sing is only half the thing. I can show you that Calypso is more than a work of art. It is a feeling which comes from deep within. Sometimes a tale of joy or one of suffering.
Yes, yes, yes. That was the sound of the late, great Mr. Kelvin Pope, internationally known as the Mighty Duke. I am Kieran de Turville, and I am here once again in the studios of Tropical Fete as we bring you another exciting edition. For those of you who don't know, October is Calypso History Month. So we at Tropical Fete could not allow this month to go by without celebrating Calypso History Month, without celebrating Calypso, and without bringing it to you. As you know, Calypso is known as the poor man's song. It's the voice of the people. It's messaging song. The good thing about Calypso, you can use the song to make it do whatever you want. So you could have the picong, you could have the fete, you could have people thinking, you could even bring down a government. So today, we are here once again celebrating Calypso, celebrating the art of Calypso, celebrating calypsonians, and celebrating the contribution of all the great musical bards who have been presenting us great material throughout the years. Now, Calypso is known as the music of Trinidad and Tobago, but Calypso is celebrated all across the Caribbean. You go to Barbados, you have your grinders, you have your gabi, your red plastic bag. You go to St. Lucia, you have your Pele's, you have your Invader, you have your Her Blacks. In Trinidad, you have the Mighty Sparrow, Rose, Francine. So Calypso is universal, Calypso is international. Even in the 50s, the 40s, the 20s, you had in American film, you had Calypsos. That was the days of the Roaring Lion and the Attila the Huns. And you had great writers such as the Lord Melody writing for Harry Belafonte. So Calypso has a long, rich history. And today, we are here to celebrate that history. So call a friend, lock it in, and let's celebrate our culture. Let's celebrate the art form. Let's celebrate the musical genre known as Calypso. So we're going to start off tonight's celebration, tonight's festivities, with an ingrown crew, a homegrown crew, I should say. They are known as the Tropical Fete Voices. They are a bunch of young Caribbean persons celebrating the culture, performing, singing, dancing. And the unique thing about this group, not all of them were born in the Caribbean. They are from the New York City area. They are from the United States. So we're going to start it off with a bang. The Tropical Fete Voices on the direction of their instructor, Miss Daria Primus. We also have one of the most decorated performers, calypsonian songwriters in North America. This gentleman has won more crowns, more Calypso Monarch crowns in North America than anyone else, and he also performs in the tent in Trinidad and Tobago. That gentleman is Mervyn Carter, internationally known as Dr. Witty. We have Miss Bronwyn Taylor, who's going to dance for us, and she has selected a piece by St. Lucian Calypso legend, the masked man of Calypso, the Invader, and the piece is Master of Disguise. And if Invader sounds familiar to some of you, you should. He is a gentleman who bought you the monster hit back in the day, Walk and Wine. We have Mr. Lonesome, one of the most prolific Calypso writers in New York City, performer, and he is with us tonight. We also have St. Lucian legend, the Rasman, Herb Black, will be performing for us. We go to Grenada with Miss Cheryl V, also performing Kaiso. Like I said, we are all over the Caribbean. From Grenada, we go to Trinidad and Tobago, the land of Stillband and Calypso, with Trini Shuga. From Trinidad, we move on to St. Kitts with Ras Valley. St. Vincent is also represented. We'll have a little extempo by singer, songwriter, instructor Daria Primus. We have The Tribal Legacy Band performing for us will be doing some great calypso pieces, so you guys will have ample time to dance. We move on to Calypso Legend. He is a soca calypso hit maker. He's been around for a while, and we are so fortunate to have him with us. He is known as the Designer. We are going to close off this celebration with the Tropicalfete Steel Band Ensemble under the tutelage of the instructor, Miss Ashley. You've seen them before. They perform annually, and they are here with us tonight. And we also have the Stilt Walkers from the Tropicalfete stables. When they take the road, they just shut it down like this. They shut it down. They've been doing this for a while. They're performing all over the city, all over the United States. Perhaps you've seen them. And if you have not, you're in for a treat. So we are celebrating Calypso History Month. If you are watching, we appreciate it. We welcome you. Tell a friend. Let's celebrate Calypso. Let's celebrate our culture. Let's celebrate the art form. Let's celebrate all that is good about Calypso. October, Calypso History Month. And as always, Tropicalfete brings you the best. So tonight, we bring you Calypso. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Calypso, Calypso, Calypso music. Yeah, yeah. Calypso, Calypso, Calypso. I did it, music. I did it, Calypso. Calypso. I say I am the seed of the growling tiger now. I got to sing way, Calypso. Sing it way, Calypso.
My name is Mervyn Carter. I'm also known as Dr. Witty in the Calypso circles. Why the name Dr. Witty? Well, back when I was looking for a name, the late Reverend John suggested that I was a witty fella, so I took the name Witty. Then shortly afterwards, I discovered that there was a Jamaican label with the same name, so I retracted and put a handle to my name. I called myself Dr. Witty. That's how that came about. Why I chose Calypso music? Well, I don't think I choose Calypso music, and I think Calypso music chose me. Because as a little fella, when I was listening to Ready Fusion, I identified with the songs the local songs that the Calypsonians were singing, and repeated them and sang them. So that's how I started my love for Calypso. My favorite Calypso songs are Slave, Progress, Mandela's No Apology. There are quite a lot of songs that I love. So to name one or two would be tough because I love so much. There's so many Calypsos, like David Rudder, Apologies to Haiti, Haiti I'm Sorry, a lovely song. I love that song too. So there's quite a lot of songs that I love. What is the future of Calypso? Well, right now it looks bleak from what we're listening to and what we're hearing on the radio. And I hope that in the future, the youth will go back to the more traditional form of music, knowing the history and knowing all that Calypso can convey and instruct and inform. We can go back to that type of thing so that the art form would live on.
I hear the search is on for a Superman since Christopher Reeves passed on. Well, as he rests peacefully in heaven, his legacy must live on. But if they're looking for someone strong, for someone who could withstand a lot, I am the one with the skill and the will to fulfill the Superman spot. Cause I've lived through slavery, colonialism, bigotry and racism, and social injustice, prejudice and all kinds of oppression. Joblessness, homelessness is all these things I withstand. All these things that making me know that I am a Superman. I have lived through all kinds of horrible inhuman condition. All these things that making me know I'm a true Superman. I hear they searching all over Hollywood for another super figure, but they ain't searching where they should. Cause look at Superman right here. Who else had to fight for civil rights and still fight for equality? You see, no one else ever suffer like I suffer, so the real Superman is me. I have lived through slavery, colonialism, bigotry and racism, and social injustice, prejudice, and all kinds of oppression. The ghettos, the Sowetos, is all these things I withstand. All these things that making me know I'm a true Superman. I've lived through all kinds of horrible, inhuman condition. All these things are making me know I'm a true Superman. Well, I've developed such an immunity that nothing could do me harm. I've coped with so much of pain and misery. It's like if my spirits embalm. You see, throughout time, they tried to wreck me, to prevent me from staying alive. They enslave, they beat, they exploit, they mistreat, but yet I still survive. I've lived through slavery, colonialism, bigotry and racism, and social injustice, prejudice, and all kinds of oppression. Injection with infection is all these things I withstand. All these things are making me know that I am a Superman. I've lived through all kinds of horrible, inhuman condition. All these things are making me know I'm a true Superman. Well, in anything they invite me in, folks, I always excel. Not just in games and in sports meetings, but in academics as well. So they jealous me, they envy me, they see me power as a threat. They know how badly they treat me already, so now they're frightened to death. Cause I've lived through slavery, colonialism, bigotry and racism, social injustice, prejudice, and all kinds of oppression. The chain gang, the Ku Klux Klan, is all them things I withstand. All them things that making me know that I am a Superman. I've lived through all kinds of horrible, inhuman conditions. All these things that making me know that I am a Superman. Oh, making me know that I am a Superman. I've lived through all kind of horrible, inhuman condition. All these things that making me know Witty is a true Superman. I've lived through all kind of horrible, inhuman condition. All these things that making me know that I am a Superman. I've lived through all kind of horrible, inhuman condition. All these things that making me know I'm a true Superman. I've lived through all kind of horrible inhuman condition. All these things making me know that I am a superman. I've lived through all kind of horrible inhuman condition. All these things are making me know I'm a true superman. Yes, sir.
Satan was Lucifer, almost as powerful as Jehovah. But because of greed for power, he got cast into hellfire. Now he dwells right here among us. So you know it's the Lord we must put with trust. Cause he don't always appear as the enemy. No, sometimes Satan, right there in your family, he could disguise as your brother, disguise as your neighbor, disguise as your pastor, disguise as a rasta. Pray and pray and pray and pray. If you want Satan to go away, pray. Oh Lord, we must pray and pray and pray and pray. If you want the devil to go away, pray. Like Satan take over with drugs and immorality in the place. Hour after hour, he have a way of showing the ugly face. Them young idle minds liming in tongue. You should know that they are Satan's favorite playground. So many things he used to hypnotize. That's why I know his only prayer would open me eyes. He could disguise as your teacher, as a minibus driver, disguise as your partner, disguise in white powder. Pray and pray and pray and pray. If you want Satan to go away, pray. Oh Lord, we must pray and pray and pray and pray. If you want the devil to go away, pray. Oh Lord, we must pray and pray and pray and pray. If you want Satan to go away, pray. Oh Lord, we must pray and pray and pray and pray. If you want the devil to go away, pray. This Satan is clever. Ah, yeah. Children, it's reality time again. Oh, yes. Let me see you do the boogo yaga, boogo yaga, boogo yaga, boogo yaga. Yeah. Tell me how could a cow, one cow, jump over the moon, this moon? Well, this is exactly how one student questioned me one afternoon after school, putting to test his learning ability, cause he don't want to be a fool. He asked how could a dish, one dish, run away with a spoon, one spoon? All of these nursery rhymes and those fairy tales are rhyming just for rhyme's sake. It's time to teach the children reality, because school see there's no time for storybooks where only stories are told. This is the time for reality. So let black history unfold. Teach them more about the slave trade and the slaying of their ancestors. They need to learn about their roots and culture and of their motherland, Africa. Children, children, it's reality time again. Oh yeah. Learn all about your history at school. That's important. Let me see you do the bogo yaga, bogo yaga, bogo yaga, bogo yaga. Tell me, how could a man, one man, fly like a bat, one bat? He then handed over to me a comic book, telling me, Hub, take a look. I'd like to know if Batman is my hero, or is he just another crook? He asked, how could a mouse, one mouse, frighten a cat, one cat? All of these cartoons and animation are meant for washing one's brain. And if this is what the youths begin to learn, I'm afraid we should think again. You see, there's no time for storybooks where only stories are told. This is the time for reality. So let black history unfold. Teach them more about the slave trade and the slaying of their ancestors. They need to learn about their roots and culture and of their motherland, Africa. Children, children, it's reality time again. Oh yes. Let me see you do the bogo yaga, bogo yaga, bogo yaga, bogo yaga. Oh boy. Oh, what a shame, what shame. Tell me who's to be blamed, to be blamed. Look, all of the kids are hooked up on TV and the illusions that they see. So this is why they play ring games no more. Their interest is in Nintendo. Yes, it's our concern to make sure that they learn, that they learn. If our business is to educate, let we shine some light in the place. Because a mind when young is delicate and the most precious thing to waste. You see, there's no time for storybooks where only stories are told. This is the time for reality. So let black history unfold. Teach them more about the slave trade and the slaying of their ancestors. They need to learn about their roots and culture and of their motherland, Africa. Children, children, it's reality time again. Alright. yaga, bugu yaga, bugu yaga, bugu yaga. From we great grandfathers, fathers, to we sons and daughters, daughters. It's over 400 years of illiteracy, over 400 years in the dark. Just a colonial kind of strategy to keep our people back. Let we teach them the truth, the truth. From the leaves to the roots, to the roots. Because we are living in a modern age, we tend to forget too fast. I think the youths should learn their heritage and every detail about the past. You see, there's no time for storybooks where only stories are told. This is the time for reality. So let black history unfold. Teach them more about the slave trade and the slaying of the ancestors. They need to learn about the roots and culture and of the motherland Africa. It's reality time again. Bugu yaga, bugu yaga, bugu yaga, bugu yaga.
Why did I choose the name, Mr. Lonesome? Well, this I didn't choose the name. The name was given to me. Years ago, singing a song, a country and western song they had, named Lonesome #1, and people had liked it. What got me into calypso music, I should say, in calypso, all the time. I really love calypso, but calypso was always an outcast. But I just had liked the beat, and I ended up staying with calypso. You know, hearing the calypso all the time, liking it. And that was how it is. But calypso wasn't a popular thing in my time when growing up. Calypso was always an outcast, but I stick around with the calypso. That's the reason why I got the name Mr. Lonesome. Instead of singing calypso, I sang country and western song, Lonesome #1. I know I wanted to pursue calypso as a calypsonian. From the time I started singing calypso, I tell myself, even though I have a job, because you can't live on calypso, even though I have a job, I will be singing calypso all the time. And this is what I continue doing. The more the years I've been singing calypso, over 50 years. Yeah. Am I working on any projects? Yes, I am. Currently, I just finished a project, as a matter of fact. It's called People. It was arranged by Frankie McIntosh, written by Mr. Lonesome. And you can find it on my website. You can go to my website and see www.mrlonesomecalypsonian.com. You see all my songs there, and previous and past and present.
Oh yes, they are people. As long as we know their aim, we will love them just the same.
Could I give you back your money that I borrowed long time
emergency, I want you to know. My daughter's 16th birthday party might be big anniversary, and we invite the whole village over. So much to eat, liquor like water. Yes, you really helped me when I was down and out. I'll give you the facts. You get your money from me income tax. You see, and everybody have a story, amazing story. When they want something, is the promises they just bring. What's your story? Whoa, yeah, 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 yeah. Gibili gilibi banana. We always say we love each other. We even say till death do us part. But to me that was just a slogan. It was never in my heart. I get in this relationship to see what I could get from you. And now I get my citizenship. I put me onto the country too. Always tell you that I'm in love, but I never tell you the truth. You know why? The person I'm in love with, I could tell you, it isn't you. You hear? And everybody have a story, amazing story. When they want something, is the promises they just bring. What's your story? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Go, look along, be done, bada. I'm a lover of all people. I love them unconditionally. Race, color, religion, I will treat all equally. I'm a politician. I come with standard and integrity. I have no patience for injustice. Believe me, I'll run this country. I'm the voice of the voiceless. I'm the truth and nothing else. After all said and done, you wouldn't see me till the next election. You see, and everybody have a story, amazing story. When they want something, here's the promises they just bring. What's your story? Hey, la 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 la. Where will they get be done better? Bidim, bidim, da da da. Jabba la da da da. Oh, yo, 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 yo.
Hi, I'm Trini Shuga. I live, I love, and I laugh soca. That's me. What does soca do for me? Soca gives me life. Soca gives me energy. Soca relaxes me. Soca gives me everything I need. When I'm down, I listen to soca. I'm up again. I'm cleaning, I listen to soca. The house is clean. You know, soca gives me a vibe that nothing else can. And that's one of the reasons why I always say I live, I love, I laugh soca. It's in my blood. Where does Calypso fit into that equation of my life? Calypso grew me up. I grew up listening to Sparrow and Relator and the older artists, the Blakey and so forth. And on a Saturday, that's all we would listen to at my mom's house. We would play all the instruments, and I would, sometimes get beat for singing some of crazy song that I shouldn't be singing, but I sang it anyway. And one of my favorite Calypso songs growing up, because of how I looked at myself, was Sparrow's Bag of Sugar. If I had to listen to one song for the rest of my life, it would be my song. It's called New Day. its reference is just what it means. Every day is a new day, and sometimes you have to live life as it comes. Every minute is not granted to everyone. And that song brought us, had me take a silence where I had to learn to accept myself from day to day, love myself from day to day, so that I can in turn transfer that onto my children and onto my friends and onto my family, and also in my music. It referenced everything in that one song for me, and I can listen to that every day for the rest of my life. How would I describe my musical journey? My musical journey has been a joy for me in everything, whether it's been ups and downs, it's always been a joy, because music is joy. Music brings joy to me. So when I'm writing a song, it brings out certain aspects in me, depending on if it's a love song, a sad song, a jumpy song, or whatever. It always brings joy to me. So the music journey for me is wonderful. I have no regrets whatsoever, no matter which road it takes me down. I know it will be always successful, but I always have joy in the music I do, and the love for it. And even before I started writing, music pulled me through a lot of things. So for me, the music has done that for me. What is my opinion of crossover music? I love it. I love it because I do crossover. I have chutney soca, I have dancehall soca, hip hop soca, everything across board I want to venture into, because that brings out a broader audience. You know, for me, singing certain different genres with a calypso feel or a soca feel, someone else will hear it, may never have heard soca or calypso, it might be in their genre, and they fall in love with it because it's a different style. So I believe it's not a sellout. I believe it's a way to broaden the aspect of our music, of our calypso and our soca and our Caribbean art form towards the world, like everyone else. I mean, it's worth it. Other than calypso or soca, an artist that I would love to do a collaboration with is Rihanna. Because the first song I ever wrote, it's Carnival, was because I love Disturbia so much. I wrote along that melody for It's Carnival. So she is one artist that I would love to be on stage with. I love her aura on stage. She pulls the audience towards her in everything she does. From me seeing her perform live, I love how she performs and the way she reacts or interacts with the audience. You can see and you can feel how she feels with certain songs. You can see it while she's on stage with her music, and I admire that, and I always try to emulate. That's where I started emulating from, rather than a soca artist. That's the first artist that got me to literally sit down and write a song, because I fell in love with Disturbia and I wanted a soca feel with that rock and roll type vibe. Is there a point in my life that I will never sing calypso or soca? No. I will do this till my Lord is ready for me. I will sing till I die. I live, I love, I laugh, soca. What's on the horizon for Trini Shuga? Right now, I am in studio recording at the moment, a couple of songs right now. I also want to expand myself and I want to go to the West Coast, see what happens there for me, make my name other than in New York and Philly or stuff like that. I want to expand nationwide right now and worldwide eventually.
When the rhythm touch me, I don't feel it in my bones. Yeah, see, but savannah, everybody drinking their liquor with iron and steel. Tell me what's the deal? Punching straight, no ice. Hope everything nice. Embassy and Red Bull. Make sure your cup full. Tell me where you're drinking. Iron till morning. Now we feeling brave. Don't misbehave when we hear the bang 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 of the iron. Take something and wave and show your colors. Jamming on taste. Stop counting hours. The melody of this quick and say so sweet. I've been chilling down the street and moving their feet. Get this giant jamming on Tuesday morning. The rhythm section, we start come and wine on the ground. Section, whining man and woman. In the savannah, everybody drinking their liquor. Dying and soul. When the rhythm touch me, I just feel it in my bones. Yeah, the steam back the tape, but on the road. And the iron man, now we come in with that zone. Iron and zone, but no rap my time. Free up your mind, then come back and wine. And have a good time. Face to and dance, cause Exodus and the All-Stars. While the rhythm section, jamming sweet iron, now looking fire. Ah boy, all over the place, they're searching fire. Ah boy, mashing up the place, they're searching fire. Ah boy, all over the place, they're looking fire. Iron, iron, iron. Now we feeling brave. Don't misbehave when we hear the bang, 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 bang. Take something and wave and show your colors. Jamming on taste, stop counting hours. In the section, whining man and woman. In the savannah, everybody drinking their liquor. High and zone. When the rhythm touch me, I just feel it in my bones. Yeah, the steam band take my tang on the road. And the iron man, we come in with that tone. High and zone, high and zone. Feeling it in my bones. High and zone. Feeling it in my bones. I am all over the place, I'm looking fire. Mashing up the place, I'm looking fire. All over the place, I'm looking fire.
Oh yeah. There is an island in the Caribbean, and it's truly a tropical paradise. Though it's very small in size, visitors are mesmerized by the vision that beholds their eyes. We must appreciate our island and the natural beauty that we have. For no matter where I go, I will let the whole world know this land will always be my home. I am from the beautiful Grenada, land of sea and sunshine, Grenada. I will sing it loud and clear for everyone around to hear. I will shout your name out loud. I will say it strong and proud, Grenada, Grenada, Grenada. Oh yes, oh yes. Island of spice, steel bend and calypso, banana, nutmeg and cocoa. Our vegetation green, the view of the sky and sea, intriguing landscapes for all to see. Exotic flowers in all their splendor, enhances the world of nature. Just relaxing on the beach, enjoying the pleasant breeze, is sure to set your mind at ease. You see, I am from the beautiful Grenada. will shout your name out loud. I will say it strong and proud. Grenada, Grenada, Grenada. Oh yes, Grenada. Oh. We should always tell of our little country, be proud of our nationality. Many come from near and far for a taste of our culture. So my friends, it's up to you and me. We should make our own contribution, secure the future of our nation. We must strive in dignity, show respect and loyalty. Sweetland, I pledge my love to thee. Yes, I am from the beautiful Grenada, land of sea and sunshine, Grenada. I will sing it loud and clear for everyone around to hear. I will shout your name out loud. I will say it strong and proud, Grenada, Grenada, Grenada. I am from the beautiful Grenada, land of sea and sunshine, Grenada. I will sing it loud and clear for everyone around to hear. I will shout your name out loud. I will say it strong and proud, Grenada, Grenada, Grenada. Grenada, Grenada. I will sing it loud and clear, Grenada, Grenada, for everyone to hear. Grenada, Grenada, I will shout your name out loud. Grenada, Grenada, I will say it strong and proud. Grenada, Grenada, Grenada. My whole land, my sweet paradise, Grenada forever, beautiful land of Spain, oh, Grenada, 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 oh. Grenada, Grenada.
Yeah, man. Come in. For Carnival 22, here's what we're going to do. We're coming down, singing one song. It's jamming time. Hear the chorus like ratty, 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 ray. Jam one another, ratty, 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 ray. Soaking the soca, walking it up, and we rocking it up, and we shaking it up, and we taking it up. I say ratty, 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 ray. Jam one another. Soaking the soca, soaking the soca, soaking the soca. Bang, bang, bang. I feel like celebrating. This call for plenty jamming. It's Carnival, enough bacchanal. It's sounding sweet when we sing it in the street. Ratty, 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 ray. Jam one another, ratty, 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 ray. Soaking the soca, walking it up, and we rocking it up. Yeah, we shaking it up, and we taking it up. I say ratty, 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 ray. That's what we doing. We're whining and pumping. Hey, hey, hey. Bang, 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 Anything that pleases you. From soca down in this rhythm nation, we united and can't be restricted. Ratty, 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 ray. Jam one another. Ratty, 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 ray. Soaking the soca, walking it up, and we rocking it up. Oh, shaking it up, and we taking it up. I say, ratty, 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 ray. That's what we doing. Ratty, 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 ray. We're whining and pumping. Hey, hey, hey. Ratty, 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 ray. Inside the body. Ratty, 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 ray. Jam on somebody. Jam on somebody. Jam on somebody. Jam on somebody. Hey, we come to shake it down, to wind it down, to break it down. Hey, ratty, 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 ray. Ratty, 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 ray. Boom, ba, ding, ding. Boom, ba, ba, do, bing, day. Boom, ba, ba, ding. Walking it up, and we shaking it up. Yeah, we taking it up. I say, rocking it up, and we rocking it up. Oh, shaking it up, hey, taking it up. Ratty, 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 ratty. Rocking it up, shaking it up, taking it up.
This is Daria, and I'm answering Tropicalfete requests to do this Ensemble challenge. I wasn't planning on extemporing, but Mr. Alton keep insisting. Plus I never sing Kaiso, but I had to take this chance to tell you why we getting on stupidity, like we can't stay off of the streets. Wash your hands properly and help stop the spread of COVID-19. A little social distance, well, it makes a difference. I'm an essential worker, they say, and I had to go to work every day. Saluting all the doctors and nurses, big up the whole healthcare universe. We will need mental therapy, must affect we eventually. So many lives lost every day, the whole family get taken down. A little social distance, well, it makes a difference. So I'm begging my people, please take this corona seriously. Almighty intervene, cause we fighting something we cannot see. Make sure and do your part, and call by your call. And if you don't know how to pray, I encourage you learn today. A little social distance, well, it makes a difference.
Yeah, man.
All right. Live and in living color. You got Tribal Legacy in the house.
Legacy.
We gonna nice it up for you. Come on.
You don't know. Yeah, man. You hear? Soca love songs are back. Soca love songs are back again. Reggae love songs are back. Reggae love songs are back again. Thought I was in love before, till you moved in next door with your blue eyes, pretty blue eyes. Saw you from my window, my heart skipped a beat. Gonna sit by your doorstep so that I could be pretty blue eyes. Please come out to play so I can tell you what I have to say is that I love you, pretty blue eyes. My eyes are bound for you only. You love me like my heart for you, drive me crazy. Baby, come kiss me and come caress me. Long time, but you know me, I want you. He said he had to work, so I went to the show alone. They turned off the light and turned the projector on. And just as the news of the world started to begin, I saw my darling and my best friend walking. Oh, sad movies always make me cry. Oh, sad movies always make me cry. Yeah, man. Send me the pillow that you dream on. Dream on. Don't you know that I still care for you?
Don't you know? Don't you know?
Send me the pillow that you dream on.
Dream on.
So darling, I can dream on it too. Jump high, jump low, boy, man, I let you go. The feeling that now is like a river where I flow. Me no say love me, I mean I let you go. Me I come, man, I say no flow. I'd like to run away from you, but if you ever leave me, I will die. I'd like to break the chains you put around me, but I know I never will. Impossible to live with you. No, I know I could never live without you. Oh, whatever you do, I'll never, never, never want to be in love with anyone but you. You have to say, boy, you're not going away. You love me, that you can't get it anyway. You know me a good girl, you know me not stray. Give me a little love and let me stay. Dance with me. Hold me closer, closer and closer. Ooh, much closer. While the music plays, won't you dance with me? Hold me tighter, tighter and tighter, ooh, much tighter. We'll be lovers, come on and dance. Jump high, jump low, but man, I'll let you go. The feeling up and up is like a river where I flow. Me no say love me, I mean I'll let you go. Me I come, when I say no flow for you. My heart cries out perfidia. For have I found the love of my life in somebody else's arms. Your eyes are ever with perfidia, forgetful of the promise of love to share in another's charm. In this sad moment, our dreams are faded like a broken melody. While the toasts have let me down and laugh at what romantic fools we must have been. And now I know my love was not for you, and so I take it back with a sigh. Perfidy has won, goodbye. Perfidy has won, goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Yeah, man. Goodbye. Tribal legacy, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
So we do this one. We do this one.
Yeah, man.
For everybody who like to take it back, back, back. We go take it back, back, back. We go take it back, back, back. We go take it back,
yeah, man.
back, back. We go take it back,
all right.
back. We go take it. Yeah, yeah. From the day. Well, it's Gina and Dinah, Rosita and Clementina. From the corner posing, let your life be something they're selling. And if you catch them broken, you could get them all one or two. Don't make a row. Yankees gone and Sparrow take over. Aye, Gina and Dinah, Rosita and Clementina. From the corner posing, let your life be something they're selling. And if you catch them broken, you could get them all one or two. Don't make a row. Yankees gone and Sparrow take over town. Well, the girls in Donkey Lane band, no more Yankee in Trinidad. They go close on the base so good. Them girls have to make out how they could. Well, if you see them back up in town, in for a penny and in for a bung. Well, it's competition, but so trouble in town when the price drop low. So when you see Miss Gina and Dinah, Rosita and Clementina, from the corner posing, bet your life is something they're selling. And if you catch them broken, you could get them all one or two. Don't make a row. Yankees gone and Sparrow take over. Tie Gina and Dinah, Rosita and Clementina. From the corner posing, bet your life is something they're selling. And if you catch them broken, you could get them all one or two. Don't make a row. Yankees gone and Sparrow take over town. Think bad and the place gone dry. Not a cellar in town, the nightclub dry. Only West Indian like me or you going to take a drink or two. But if you see them gather around, in for a penny and in for a bung, and it's competition for so trouble in town when the price drop low. If you see Miss Gina and Dinah, Rosita and Clementina, from the corner posing, let your life is something they're selling. And if you catch them broken, you could get them all one or two. Don't make a row. Yankees gone and Sparrow take over. Tie Gina and Dinah, Rosita and Clementina, from the corner posing, bet your life is something they're selling. And if you catch them broken, you could get them all one or two. Don't make a row. Yankees gone and Sparrow take over town. Hey, hey. Bacchanal, hitting the place. It's the glamour boys again. We come in to rule but as men. No more Yankee to spoil the bed. Dorothy had to take what she get. All them gal who used to make style now taking 2 shillings with a smile. No more hotel to rest your head. By the sweat of thy brow, thou shalt eat bread. When you see me, Gina and Dinah, Rosita and Clementina, from the corner posing, bet your life is something they're selling. And if you catch them broken, you could get them all for nothing. Don't make a row. Yankees gone and Sparrows take over. Aye, Gina and Dinah, Rosita and Clementina. Round the corner posing, make your life is something they're selling. And if you catch them broken, you could get them all for nothing. Don't make a row. Yankees gone and Sparrow take over town. The lizard gone up cheap foot and it disappear. Everybody keeps searching everywhere. Where the lizard, teacher Mildred, under she dress, taking out the way she jolly and happy. I'm sure the lizard must be tickling she. Uh-oh. Where the lizard gone, girl? Yeah. One up your foot.
They're good.
Playing in class with a lizard in a glass. The lizard get away from root and run up by the teacher. Put all on the children frightened. Wonder what will happen, but the teacher laughing out, watching everybody. The lizard gone up she foot and it disappeared. Everybody keeps searching everywhere. Where the lizard, teacher Mildred, man it under she dress, taking the way she jolly and happy. I'm sure the lizard must be tickling she. Ay, ay, ay. Well, they're searching. But the teacher Melda, oh, you're making wedding plan. Carrying the name to Obia man. All you do, you can't get through. I still they go married to you. Not me. Sure. You're making yourself a papi show, Melda. You're making yourself a bloody clog. All around the country looking for Obia. And your perspiration smells so strong. Girl, you only wasting time. Obia wedding bell don't chime. And you can't catch me when we go and see. Melda, oh, you're making wedding plans. Carrying my name to Obia man. All you do, you can't get through. I still they go married to you. Not me. The amount of incense that you burn, Melda, lad and y'all stinking up the place. So much different color candle that you light, rubbing your lavender on your face. Nastiness go cause your death. Girl, no man can't stand your breath. You're too damn nasty. Get away from me. Hey, Melda, oh, you're making wedding plans. Carrying men into Obia man. All you do, you can't get through. I still they go married to you. Hey. Hey. Drunk and disorderly, always in custody. My friends and my family, all man fed up with me, cause I'm drunk and disorderly. Every weekend I in the jail, drunk and disorderly, nobody to stand me bail. Ay, 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 ay. Woo! Drunk and disorderly, always in custody. My friends and my family, all man fed up with me, cause I'm drunk and disorderly. Every weekend I in the jail, drunk and disorderly, nobody to stand me bail. Ay, ay, ay. If anybody was here, you'd be that is sparrow chant. Well, I'm drunk and disorderly, always in custody. My friends and my family, all man fed up with me, cause I'm drunk and disorderly. Every weekend I in the jail, drunk and disorderly, nobody to stand me bail. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, Bacadal. So I tell you something now. Hey, so we've been for the last year and a half or so. We've been on lockdown, right?
Lockdown.
We've been on lockdown. But you know that didn't stop people, and that didn't stop people. People were still partying. They were still partying. They had a lockdown party. Lockdown party.
That's right.
Lockdown party, you know it, man. We had a COVID lockdown. Huh. By myself, in isolation. By myself, party with no one. By myself, in isolation. By myself, party with no one. Last night I was in a party, I was in there by myself. Was only me in the party, I was in there by myself. A social distance party, room to move and shake my body. No bad vibe inside the party, straight music and high energy. Drank a bottle of wine by myself. I had a good time by myself. I get on real bad by myself. Party like a mad and a whining by myself. In isolation by myself. Party with no one by myself. In isolation by myself. Party with no one. Hey. So hear the story, yeah? Two people come in the party, no longer they by myself. They come in the party with me, no longer they by myself. Still a social distance party, even though they're in there with me. Me, myself, and I, we party. Coronavirus can't stop we. Chuck a bottle of wine by myself. I had a good time by myself. I get on real bad by myself. Party like a man and a singing by myself. In isolation by myself. Party with no one by myself. In isolation by myself. Party. Hey, wait, you're home and in isolation. It don't mean you shouldn't have fun. You're betting in isolation. Take a jump and just have your fun. Drink a bottle of wine by myself and have a good time by myself. And get on real bad by myself. Party like your mother and you're singing by myself. In isolation by myself. Party with no one by myself. In isolation by myself. Party with no one. Hey, I'm blowing my horn by myself and all. So Corona have all that we lock up inside, right, Dynamite? It cancel everything, shaman. But when you're by yourself, When you're by yourself,
When I'm by myself,
you could do what you want. Do what you want. Do what you want. Hear me now. I'm getting on bad
by myself,
and waving my flag.
by myself,
I jam in iron
by myself,
and get out of hand.
by myself,
I drink my liquor.
by myself,
Party to soca.
by myself,
I'm in quarantine.
by myself,
I rock and come in and I sing, yeah.
by myself, by myself,
By myself in isolation. By myself, by myself, by myself, party with no one. By myself, by myself, by myself in isolation. By myself, by myself, by myself, party with no one. I'll come in iron.
By myself in isolation.
I'm waving my hand.
By myself party with no one.
Put on my costume.
By myself in isolation.
I'm betting on Zoom.
By myself
You know I am?
with no one.
In here by myself.
By myself in isolation.
With nobody else.
By myself
But still, I'm getting on, I'm getting on, I'm getting on, I'm getting on bad, 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 bad. By myself now. I'm getting on, I'm getting on, I'm getting on, I'm getting on bad, 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 bad. By myself, hey. I'm getting on, I'm getting on, I'm getting on, I'm getting on bad, 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 bad. By myself now. I'm getting on, I'm getting on, I'm getting on, I'm getting on bad, 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 bad.
We would like to thank all our performers for coming through, for performing for us, for helping us celebrate Calypso History Month. In case you guys didn't know, this year's theme, the celebration, was Calypso, Alive and Well. This is Tropicalfete. We thank you for being with us. We thank you for celebrating with us. We thank again our performers. Without them, none of this would have been possible. So we thank them for taking the time out, for singing, for showing up when we ask them to show up, and again, for just being here. For you out there viewing, this is tropicalfete.com. For more information about Tropical Fete and all the great things we are doing, check out our social media pages. You can simply go to tropicalfete.com and it will lead you to all the other social media pages. It will tell you what we're doing, how to get yourself in the program, how to get your children in the program. Just a few notes of what we are doing. We have the Tropical Fete. We did the History Month. We have an event coming up at the Museum of Modern History. That's on November the 6th. We have the Tropical Fete Music Workshop. That's in November, I believe the 22nd as well, 2022. We're doing it again this year. We also have the Caribbean Equality Project at the Queens Museum. So if you live in Queens and you don't want to travel, that's here for you. We're in Park Slope again, Avenue Bid, tree lighting. That's on the 27th. We have the Tropical Fete Pan Ensemble music release. That's the 22nd. That's on the 22nd of December of 2021. Now, the important thing about the Pan Ensemble, the music release, it comes out before Christmas. So that's a great stocking stuffer. It's a great gift for your office mates. It's a great gift for the family. It's a great way of introducing your circle, introducing the children to steel pan music and the culture. We also have the Tropical Voices music release. So we have, if you're not a pan person, we also have the vocals for you. You can have that. You can get both. We have the Tropical Fete Cultural Wheel Appointment, iPhone and Android coming up. We have our Fall Fundraising Drive. We also have Giving Tuesdays. So we're asking you to donate instruments, used, great condition, or if you're willing to donate something new, welcome. So all that information is on the site. It's the holiday season as well, so you know. We are having our annual holiday fruit cake sale. Gift exchange in the office, give them a fruit cake. You're going to that holiday party, give them a fruit cake. Our finale is a musical gift to the community. So all of that is coming up. There's a whole list of things coming up. Some of the dates are already set, but some of them will be posting very soon. So to stay on top of what's happening and to make sure you are aware of what is happening in your area, in your borough, just check out tropicalfete.com. Again, we thank you for always joining us. We thank you for your continued support. Again, we thank the performers and we look forward to your continued support. We can't do this without you, and we do this for you. So again, thank you. Pleasant viewing. I am Kieran Deterville, and this has been another presentation of Tropical Fete Presents. Celebrate Calypso. October is not totally over. You still have this weekend. Celebrate with a bang. Make sure you go out with a bang. It has been an honor presenting to you. Again, thank you. Pleasant viewing. Be safe.